Hello everyone, it's so nice to see you again. For today's episode, I thought that I would share my spring cleaning routine. Now, I did get quite a few requests for this video, and as the weather here in Edinburgh has finally become much sunnier and warm, I thought it was the perfect time to do it. Now, I think that a lot of people think that I'm a clean freak who never stops cleaning. I've seen a few comments from people asking how I keep my house so clean, and although I do like my house to be clean and tidy, I could think of nothing more boring than constantly cleaning, so for me it's a real chore. I think what actually people see is that my house is tidy. Now, this is something that I do try to maintain, so cleaning my house 3 times a week and then keeping it looking great by making sure that I always make the bed, put away the laundry and keeping everything in place. I think if you can do these things, then you will always have a home that looks beautiful and welcoming. I'll also be completely honest and tell you that I do have an amazing girl who comes twice a week to help with the cleaning. I started this before Christmas as I was finding it a struggle to run my new business, film and edit these videos and keep on top of the chores. So now on a Monday and Friday I have help, and in between it's really easy for me to keep on top of everything. Without further ado, let's get into what I do to get my home ready for the warmer months. For me, this is a really exciting time of change and promise, and doing this clean is like wiping the slate, so I hope you enjoy the video. The first thing I like to do is open up the windows and let in some fresh air. After a long winter, the house is begging to be aired. The thing I like most about my sofa and armchairs is that they're so easy to launder and always wash so well. I've had them for over 5 years and wash them regularly, and they're still in great condition. Now begins the great task of dusting all of my books. I wet a microfiber cloth and squeeze out the excess water, then use it to get rid of dust. I'm taking every book off the shelf and dusting it. I do this twice a year, and it's always so amazing how much dust gathers here. Moving on to the coffee table, again I'm taking everything off and dusting before putting it back. I have quite a lot of magazines and can't seem to part with them just yet. I always think that these are mini books in themselves and have provided so much inspiration over the years. One day I would like to have a whole room devoted to my magazines. In this bin I have quite a lot of magazines that are supplemented with the weekend newspapers. I've decided that it's time to declutter them and give them to a local charity shop. This small sofa has become a tad cluttered and has been bugging me. I'm going to clear it and put this collection of auction catalogues in my bureau. In many cases, less is more. Now I'm going around the entire room and dusting all of the objects. I do this twice a week, so we're pretty much on top of this. Then I'm wiping down all of the woodwork and skirting boards. Don't forget to get up high and reach all those pesky places that collect dust. I have a window cleaner who comes every few months to do the outside of the windows. For the inside, I use this e-cover window and glass cleaner with newspaper for a streak-free shine. Now I'm vacuuming the armchairs and upholstery. This is Sophie's favourite place to sit, so it can quickly become dirty from her muddy paws. I've put the covers back on my seating and now I'm pressing them. It's always easier to do it this way rather than flat on an ironing board. You can smooth out any creases and work on the seams much more efficiently. To finish off, I'm having a good vac of the entire room. I've removed a lot of dust today, so the vacuum will pull it all up. This is a very powerful vacuum. I got it when I lived in a much larger house which was completely carpeted. Apparently, this is the one they use in Buckingham Palace. And that is it, a freshly cleaned room that is ready for the joys of spring. If you would like a full checklist of how to spring clean your entire home, head on over to my website nicolasfairford.com, where I've provided a checklist for you to use. After all that hard work, I could do with some lunch. I wanted to share something new that I've recently discovered and absolutely love. HelloFresh offers delicious, seasonable recipes with everything you need to prepare them right to your door. The thing that I love about this is there are no tiresome visits to the grocery store, plus you don't even have to think about meal planning. Everything you need is right here in the box. After a year in lockdown and having to cook almost every day, for me this is a real lifesaver. So I thought I'd show you inside the box. It comes with the 2 recipe cards which tells you what each meal is. So here we have miso aubergine with jasmine rice, tender stem broccoli and sesame mayo drizzle. It also tells you how long it takes to cook it, how many calories there is, and how many of your 5 a day you have in there. So it shows you all of the veggies that are in here. And then on the back we have all of the tools that you'll need to start cooking, the ingredients, the nutrition information, and then a guided step-by-step to teach you how to make the dish. And then inside we have all of the vegetables and everything that you need to cook this. So here we have something that needs to go in the fridge, so it tells you straight away, put this in the fridge before you begin anything else. So I think this is so beautiful. And you can just see the quality of these vegetables. Something else I've noticed with HelloFresh is that the food is a lot more fresh than what you would find in a regular supermarket. And I think that's because it doesn't have to go through the long journey like the food that you get at the grocery store. I am someone who really likes to watch what I eat and eat healthy, wholesome food that will nourish me and help me to get through a busy day. I really think that HelloFresh makes this so much easier because you can plan ahead and choose the meals for the upcoming week. I don't know about you, but I tend to get stuck in a kind of recipe rut where I cook the same things over and over. Another good thing about HelloFresh is that I'm cooking a different variety of meals, some that I would never have thought of. As well as this, there are options to suit all diets from low carb to vegetarian and pescatarian. All of the food that you receive from HelloFresh is sourced directly from farmers, so you know that what you're getting is good stuff. As I mentioned before, the beauty of HelloFresh is that they take away all of the hassle, so that all you have to do is open up the box and cook. When I'm cooking, one of the things that I'm really bad at is overestimating how much food I need. Especially with things like pasta and rice, I always make way too much. One of the good things about HelloFresh is that everything is measured for you, which is so handy and makes me feel like an environmental angel. There is less prep for me and less wasted food. Win-win. HelloFresh is not only delicious, they're also doing great things for our planet. In 2020, they donated over 4 million meals to charity. Especially after this past year, I want to support businesses that are trying to make a difference and give back. So, I would highly recommend that you give HelloFresh a shot. As I've said, this is such a fun and exciting way to eat healthy whilst not having all the stress that comes with planning meals and shopping for groceries. HelloFresh is really flexible. If you suddenly decide that you don't need a box, you can easily change your delivery days or skip a week whenever you need to. If you would like to try it out for yourself, simply head on over to hellofresh.com and enter the code Fairford12 to get 12 free meals, including free shipping. That's hellofresh.com and the code Fairford12 for 12 free meals and free shipping. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this video and it's inspired you to get spring cleaning in your house. I will see you next week, but until then, have a really wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. Bye bye.